It's my first time in Denmark and my first time at Tønder, and it's been incredible. And just such a beautiful festival and so many wonderful musicians, and I'm already discovering so many other artists. It's been really amazing. And I mean, the reputation that it has in the US is, I think, one of the best festivals that's talked about in the world. And so it was an honor to get to come and play.
Believe it only as my arrival, what I know about your idol. I'm not the saint you've been hoping for. I'm not the blessing at your door. You were kicking in your sleep, breathing thin and gasping deep. I admit I wasn't thinking how you feeling now? It's not my first mistake. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner now. I stayed in it just the same, written on my body. If in my eyes it's hid, but I know exactly what I did. And there's bad in the best of us, there's good in the rest of us. I can't take my eyes off you, but I can still be free, even if there's no forgiving me. And it's not my first mistake. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner now. And it won't be my last mistake. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner now. Under these endless aching skies, you can only touch them with your eyes. But on the ground you throw your seed. Roses turn wild in the weeds.
What is a good song? I think that that's a really hard question to answer, and it's kind of like pornography where it's really hard to describe, but you just know it when you see it, or in the case of a song, hear it. Often I'll take a notepad or some way to write a song with me wherever I go, and so even if I'm at a show, I feel like I'm always inspired by other artists and other musicians, and so I'll get an idea. Even last night here at Tønder Festival, I heard someone singing, and I was getting ideas, and it's just like very inspiring to see other artists. And sometimes I'll write poetry, or not necessarily a song, but be writing at the bar, like having a shot of whiskey and writing. I love to write about what it is to be a human. Or that's what I try to write about, this complicated experience of being in the world and feeling great joy and great sorrow all at the same time. And I find that I end up writing these songs where I'm saying something sad, but I'm meaning something happy, or I'm meaning something, or I write something happy and it sounds sad. So it's some sort of attempt to like express like this gamut of human feeling that we all feel. I feel like people, as humans, maybe at least I'm not very good at like recognizing when I'm feeling multiple things, and so I like kind of use my songs as a way to like get in touch with the way I'm feeling and to heal a lot of like loss that I've experienced in my own life. A friend of mine, a good friend, her name is Mariam. She lost several people around the same time to suicide. And so, and she, we all have like, well, I don't know if we all do, but many of us suffer with like suicidal feelings sometimes. And so, and this friend, Miriam, has had some suicidal feelings as well. So she and I made a pact, and we like shook on our pact, like I will never kill myself. No matter how much I want to see the other side of like those feelings. So we made like a promise to each other that we would never, ever do that. And it's been something like that was years ago, and it's been something that's been really like good in my life to have done, to like have that promise, like just to one other person. It's all it takes, to like give you some hope when you're really feeling down. Or at least it helped me. Making people cry when I play, it happens a lot. I even saw someone yesterday, an older man, and he was just weeping and wiping his tears away as I was playing, and it was really sweet, and I feel like I want to come from a place of, tears are not bad, and some people want to hand you tissues and say like, wipe your tears, dry your tears, they bother me. And I think, well, they don't have to always be bad. They can be sweet and they can be nice, and it can be a healing to feel them and get them out, Where I grew up, my dad always would say, just don't be emotional about this, about certain things. And I think that, he didn't have the right daughter for that. Because I like have a lot of feelings and a lot of emotion, and that's who I am. And so, I don't know, it took me a while to like reconcile that emotions are okay and that they're not just they're not just a bad thing. Like they can be healing. They're like a part of experience, part of human experience. Everybody Drinks and Drives in Heaven is a really controversial song because it's intended as a joke, but it's a very sensitive issue. And it for some people, it's like they've endured a lot of like loss over that, and it can be hard. There are definitely nights when I don't feel like playing it, and I just won't, because I've tried playing it sometimes when I don't feel it, and it just feels wrong, or it feels like I'm making fun of my artistry. But I'm attracted and drawn to these like controversial topics and things that make us like laugh and cry at the same time. And I think like in a way it sort of fits right in there, because it's like laughing about something so silly, or laughing about something so serious can be like a way of like healing it. I'm still figuring it out.